This is another live recording, but this time the audience was a bit special and pretty restless. Some of you might feel surprised or disappointed or even shocked by the behavior of some members of the audience. Well, there's no reason to feel that way, really. I have recorded an afterwards with the necessary explanations. You'll find it at the end.
C'est le 400e anniversaire de la mort de Shakespeare. Et j'ai choisi... C'est le 400e anniversaire de la mort de Shakespeare. J'ai choisi un sonnet qui a été enregistré notamment par Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman nous a quittés à l'âge de 69 ans, le 14 janvier dernier. Voici le sonnet 130. Si vous fermez vos gueules, vous entendrez. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. If hairs be wires, black wires grow on her head. I have seen roses damasked, red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a far more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go. My mistress, when she walks, treads on the ground. And yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. William Shakespeare.
Well, that's the way it is. The street people can be real nice, but at times they can be quite restless. They have developed a habit of expressing themselves in a pretty loudmouth sort of way. You won't change them. I know that some of you will say that I shouldn't be giving away my pearls to the swine, but no, I cannot agree with this. I will never agree with a system that reserves the right of access to culture to a happy few who can pay for it, the prim and proper bourgeois class. I was born myself in the bourgeois class. Never felt much of a prim and proper fellow. These people are my peers. They're not trying to sabotage the show. They're simply in another world. And a good few of them are simply helping with the service of the food or clearing the table. You see, when Leila becomes aware of the monitor, she starts dancing and watches herself in the monitor, totally unconscious that there's a fucking show going on. And that this camera is working, even though it's doing pathetic work at a miserable 6 or 7 frames per second. If Yoko pinches a maraca on the music stand, it's not ill-intentioned, it's a toy. Just as for the 2 kids who wish to play with Hubert drums on stage, to them they're toys. And the thing is, Hubert and I went searching for that stupid maraca which had been taken before our very noses. I even searched on the ground thinking it might have fallen. So in the end we found the whole thing more comic than outrageous, really. Some people have been talking about a fight going on between Karim and Olivier. I haven't heard of any bloodshed, broken bones or even blows, so obviously it was an argument more than anything else. They just went to town over trifles as usual. It is more audible during the Connolly poem than in the Shakespeare sonnet. These peoples may not have the same educational level as I or any person from the bourgeois class, well, their attitude may be incongruous, out of place. That won't stop me going on putting these cultural items at their disposal. You may think they don't have any respect for culture and art, but then ask yourselves, have these people ever been respected? We shouldn't expect more respect from people than what we've shown them. When you come to think of it, these people are similar to the groundlings, and that is why Shakespeare memory should not be offended. For you see, the bard loved the groundlings, and God knows they must have been restless more than once. But he loved them all the same, and when the character Sir John Falstaff died at the end of Henry IV, the groundlings felt so devastated that he resurrected Falstaff for another play that he wrote especially for them. That was The Merry Wives of Windsor.